YouTube, what's good? What's going on? This your guy, Hugh Steph, and welcome back to Billionaire Talk. You know what? Let's just jump into it. We don't even need to introduce it. Let's just jump into it. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Let's get to it. But first, you already know. Like button, subscribe button, hit those for me. Let's get it.
Poppy, come on. They both pretty good.
Yeah, these both pretty good.
Bam. Write a song about you.
You're the kind of man ain't gon' never cheat.
Women that get caught cheating do the most. Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have more that continues 50 Cent versus everybody in the industry. And today we got updates on Papoose, who's got users on social media sending out prayers to him right now. We also got Mano, who's going off on 50 Cent, all while another rapper is seeking some clout by dissing 50. And we got Mary J. Blige speak on how it goes with 50 Cent. That's pretty much reminiscent of what Eminem said about 50 a while back. And starting with another rapper hopping in the ring, we got Fivio Foreign recently go off on 50 Cent. 50 is soft for coming at the old YNs, when T.I. owed illiterate country bum on his heels. Ain't no changing subjects, dudes, and I hate how New York didn't stand together about that ish, but F it. And Fivio Foreign calling someone illiterate is quite ironic when he's got viral compilations like these. And boy, now we got Mano out here going off on 50 Cent, and if you recall, his spat with 50 started over the fact that he, along with the other co-hosts at the Let's Rap About It podcast, all decided to become Diddy apologists when they all concluded that 50 Cent doing a documentary on Diddy was wrong. And just keep that in mind, because everything, even the Papoose fallout, are all happening because rappers chose to become Diddy apologists.
Jeter had real serious street beef. Jimmy Henchman.
They got spanked. Are you crazy? They got spanked. What is wrong with you?
What do you mean they got spanked?
Yo, Vlad, please, trust me when I'm telling you this. I don't really want to go into all this, but they got spanked. What is wrong with you? Jimmy had his way. People died. What are you talking about?
Jimmy had his way?
What are you talking about?
But ultimately...
Think about what you're saying and think about what happened.
Meaning what? That Jimmy's doing double life?
Listen, in that situation, that situation, they wasn't a victor in that situation, brother. Okay, so it...
But I feel like these guys stood their ground.
Who stood what ground?
I think G-Unit stood their ground.
You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Okay.
And it's easy to go for with the folklore. What else? Who else?
World.
You don't even know World. World is my childhood friend.
Okay.
Listen, this is things. He wasn't.
They didn't have beef with World?
Listen, that wasn't no.
The shooting that happened out in 97?
Listen, this is when I don't even want to get into it.
Okay.
One incident happened. You think you really into it with somebody with one incident?
Suge Knight.
Yo, bro,
The stabbing incident at the Vibe Awards.
Yo, listen, look, all I'm saying is I don't have no reason to believe the extra gangster shit. You believe whatever you want to believe. I ain't here to tell you.
But we're talking about actual incidents. We saw the video at the Vibe Awards, right?
What happened at the Vibe Awards?
The guy that attacked them ended up getting stabbed.
Attacked who?
Attacked Dr. Dre.
What
Who was with them?
What they had that? Yo, bro.
They were there with Dr. Dre.
Yo, bro, leave me.
They were signed to Dr. Dre.
Yo, bro, listen to me. I'm not gonna debate you on another man. All I'm speaking from my perspective, and it is what it is. Like, I don't have no reason to believe nothing extra. Those incidents that you talking about, whatever. You know what I'm saying? People lost a lot. Like, look, it don't even matter to me, right? Like I said, you believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. I know truth. I think it's all a character act. Whatever, man.
And while this already sparked takes like it says a lot of a person's character when they are cool with someone and they fall out and immediately start spilling all the secret hate they had for them the whole time. Oh, and I've got a receipt that puts things in perspective, since Mano literally credits 50 Cent for changing his life, but instead chose to become a Diddy apologist, and users kept going. This 50 go on a press run, say the same stuff as everyone else. After years of showing 50 love, laughing emojis, saying this too many times, getting old. And again, none of this would be happening if they weren't out there being Diddy apologists. Even after Mano once claimed that they aren't on their podcast to talk about people.
No, we not making our podcast not going. We don't talk about people.
And back on topic, users are asking, LOL, so why was you loving 50 before all this? And Mano continued to go off even on his pod.
To believe it himself, or people just allowed it to go so long that he is now becoming to believe that. You can't bully nothing on this side, 100%, right? I respect you as a businessman, I respect you as a man, and I respect you for what you done for, right? And what you done for the culture, but I don't know nothing about no gangster shit, bro. I don't know nothing about that. You gotta show me that. So I don't know what this mystique and this information that I don't know. So I just wanted to get that off because we here now.
I think he still wants to be your friend.
I don't mind, because I don't think that none of this is personal. But when people have this thing about, oh man, you know, you're beefing with 50, you know he don't play. I don't. What do you mean? I know he don't play. How I know he don't play? I don't. What you mean he don't play? I don't understand. He don't play like. Listen, he's dope rap. Like we fell in love with the culture and the story of. We respect that, and I'm not gonna take nothing away from a man when he deserve it, right? But at the same time, when we talking about, oh, he don't play and he's playing chess, we all men, and don't misconstrue grace with cowardice. Just because a is showing gun imagery, don't mean he really was part of gun violence. And I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
You got anything else more you want to get off your chest about?
No, this is not on my chest. I'm just saying, like, I just wanted, because it's because of you.
It's my.
Oh, this is because of you. But it brings me to the
if your friend, how the fuck is everything my fault?
If your friend is constantly in problems, at what point do you stop defending him?
Fuck you, man. I'm constantly in problems.
But it's okay though.
Me?
So here's the thing.
I haven't said one thing to anyone.
You Jimothy, Gymnasium Jones. You all like, it's you. Like,
look at the smile. He know he got us in beef with 50 Cent. Look at the smile over there. He like, how?
Is this really beef?
I don't even count.
Yeah. What you mean, Mr. David?
That's what he said.
That's even more reason to go in the studio tonight and get that reason to believe it. Get that. I don't count. I got left up back.
So they left you on bad.
What you want to do, Mr. David?
Shit, that's
I caught you in war mode.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I saw you.
I'm with it.
He don't
100%.
have no chill.
I'm with it.
He was looking for the studio the same day.
What? He was here at 6 in the morning last night mixing and
because this started. I'm gonna tell you, this is Fab's fault. Christmas Day, me and Fab.
I seen him. You know when Box is about to get ready to fight? That was his energy last night.
Oh yeah, you ready?
That's wrong one.
I bumped into
different stages too, because I spoke to him like in the afternoon. You seen him at night, and then you seen him in the studio at 6 in the morning. That's 3 whole Maniac stages.
And for some perspective,
yo, Dave East said, I ain't in it. That's y'all, man. Dave East trying to be on the next Power episode. That'd be pretty dope to have Dave East in there. They definitely could have him in there. Hey, don't mess up Dave's bag, getting him mixed up in y'all shit. And man, that's another thing. It may not be gangster to carry guns, but what's gangster is the fact that, say this politically correct here. I'm trying to. What's gangster is 50 using his position to get people out of jail that deserve to be out of jail or whatever have you. Or at least just fighting for people's freedom. Let's just say he's fighting for people's second chance. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think one of the people, Remy was one. He got Remy out or was talking to get her out. And Lil Durk, I think he's currently working on getting Lil Durk a reduced sentence. That's gangster. Being able to get people lesser sentence and to get home to their family and back to their lives to get a second chance. That's gangster. And you can't take that, like you gotta, if you got your ears to the street, you gotta know that. But we not gonna act like 50 don't got it pass. If you claim you got it pass and you from New York, y'all all know how it got down in y'all's generation. Y'all like 40 plus, 50, whatever, 40 plus. Y'all know how shit was back then. We're not gonna act like rumors didn't spread.
Cent's own enemies have said he was a menace and bully in the streets before the rap took off for him. If you won't believe his own enemies, who will you believe? Now, mind you, before they fell out, and well before Mano and his co-hosts decided to become Diddy apologists, this was Mano on Drink Champs talking about how 50 literally changed his life when he was about to get dropped.
I was signed to Universal. We talked about that.
Yep, we talked about that.
Universal dropped me. I was back in the hood. 50 at that point had a relationship with my brother 80. 80 called me and said, look, I'm up here I'm in 50 office with him right now. We kicking it. Next thing you know, within an hour, I'm getting phone calls from Atlantic. Yo, you got a meeting.
Craig Howman?
Yeah, they called me from Atlantic. Got a meeting. They want me up at Atlantic. What happened was, 50 asked him and said, yo, what y'all doing? Like, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, we talking to Atlantic. Because I had, at that point, once I got dropped from Universal, we was in talks with Atlantic.
Oh, y'all was already, okay.
Yeah, but you know how them talks are. 50 said to my brother 80, yo, you want me to call over there? Yeah, they talking, but they act like they want to do something. They ain't did it yet. What's up? He called over there and tell him, yo, let me speak to Craig. Get Craig on the phone. Yo, look, what y'all doing with Mano? Yeah, you know, we talking. Like, listen, if I could do it, I would do it. The niggas got their movement. Hung their phone up. They was on my line. By the time they hung that phone up, I was getting called into a meeting. That's how powerful he was and influential he was. So for me, I always had when it came to that,
right. That's real.
I don't never forget that type of shit.
Exactly. I guess you forgot how powerful he is to be able to make connections happen like that. Like, bro got you into a whole situation at a major record label off the strength and probably ain't even asked for nothing in return.
But because 50 embraces the villain moniker, he's always seen as the bad guy, even when the people he helped start ish with him. And even Mary J. Blige recently spoke on how it was working with 50.
50 was a great boss, man. They treat us really good at Ghost. It was amazing. Just getting that gig was another happy moment in my life that I really needed. So shout out to 50 for just always blessing us. Like he always blesses us with, jobs, and I needed that job at the time, so thank you for that. And it was great. All the cast was great. It was just a dope opportunity.
And 50 has been my guy for decades. And I'm so glad that he loves me. You know what I'm saying?
Aren't we all glad that he loves us?
Man, because there's even times where I do an interview and somebody will say something like, oh, no, don't say that because like that motherfucker 50, he do like this. Like, yeah, big, I saw you chuckle. I'm like, oh, shit, what the fuck? Do you ever sit back and be like, that's 50 being 50?
Listen, I don't know if I had a show called A Wind Down. You might want to go. It was on BET. I had 2 episodes. The first one's with Taraji. Second one, I did an interview with 50. He opened up so much. He was so soft and inviting, and he's told so much truth, and not that he would ever.
Right.
I'm not saying that he was that. What I'm saying is he was very vulnerable. Y'all gotta go see it. It's on BET. The interview was incredible. Like
the title.
And I was like, wow, you're really a nice man. You're a nice man.
And this is before y'all worked together?
No, this is while we were working on Ghost.
And you know what's wild about that? But when you get Fifth, you'll get that person. Like I've had conversations on air, dialogue on air where, he opens up.
Yeah.
And the one thing about him, there's some people that got a great mental editor, and I know he does. But when he want to go and be unfiltered, people see the shenanigans of Fifth, and that's probably the thing that gets on the marquee.
Yeah.
But when you go past the marquee and go to the actual venue and you get to see how beautiful and how smart this dude is, that's a different guy.
Yeah, he's a beautiful person, until you rub that wrong side, and then that's it,
And that dude, man, he'll stay on you for
he ain't letting go.
He been on some of these.
Look, we gonna cut some of this out.
We ain't saying nothing yet.
We want to make sure we ain't saying the wrong. We didn't make a mistake and say something wrong.
That's what I told you. I'm sitting over here like, all right. So the Las Vegas residents,
which is quite similar to what Eminem said about 50 a while back.
I would say that it's much more fun to be his friend than it is to be his enemy. Because this guy is fucking relentless.
And since 50 Cent threw a wrench in Papoose and Clarissa Shields' relationship by asking Pap to ask her about Maserati Bod, she's been doing a little too much since then, like going back and forth with Maserati Bod, and now we got the best one yet that shows 50 Cent looks to have done some real damage with that post. Unlike the diss tracks Pap dropped, when another video from Clarissa Shields hit the web that's got rap fans shook, as for her own birthday, she released a song for Pap amid allegations of cheating.
Hold on. So don't you think that's crazy? So Pap puts out a diss song. He gets at 50. And I ain't gonna lie, the diss was tough. Yeah, he did Many Men too, but the second one. And that's what everybody's been wanting. Everybody's been, yeah, 50, you need to rap, man. You doing all this meme stuff, man. What's good with you? You ain't a real rapper no more. The man didn't rap and already took out 2 birds with 1 stone by just posting evidence, because people fuck up. They do stupid shit and they fuck up and put themselves in predicaments. Why do I need to rap if I could just, I don't need to rap. Because this right here, me exposing you, making you look crazy, is going to do way more damage than if I diss you in a song. And if anything, you know, respectfully to Papoose, with 50 Cent just having a bigger rap career, that's going to do more for Pap than it does for 50, just being real.
Poppy, come on. They both pretty good.
Yeah, these both pretty good.
Bam. Write a song about you. This
like
one
that
was
one.
write a rap.
Okay.
See ya.
So I wrote this song for you.
And boy, users have been going off. Clarissa Shields dropped the worst R&B song in history. Damn, Papoose. Laughing emoji. And for those who thought Pap did something with those diss tracks, it is not looking good, as Pap is now a meme. Man, her and Pap down bad, lol. Pap got cheated on multiple times by Ram, so he says, got cheated on by Clarissa and the proof all over the internet, and he all smiles, facepalm emoji. Teach your son not to be a papoose. And users are convinced that this song is a form of apology for allegedly cheating on Papoose and getting exposed by 50. Clarissa got caught cheating and made a song on her birthday for Papoose. I wish the F I would. Laughing emojis. 50 Cent got the internet going nuts. And it is quite interesting because it is her birthday, but she's out here making a song for Pap instead. And many fans can't believe it. If my wife got accused of cheating and she dropped a track like this as response, I'm moving the F out of the house, laughing emojis. But not if you are a homosexual. You ain't going nowhere. And this was where Pray for Pap came in. I can tell by the way Papoose is jumping every time Clarissa lands a punch when he's holding mitts in the video that he's too scared to leave her for cheating on him. Pray for Papoose. Suffice to say, she's not helping since the allegations of cheating hit social media. Yeah, she did whatever 50 Cent and Maserati said she did. She trying to prove a point real bad. Laughing emojis.
You're the kind of man I'll shut up for. Let you leave me here with my eyes closed.
One, I don't know you, right? Yes.
But yeah, man, we gonna cut the video right there. It ain't looking good, man. I don't know who's taking the bigger L, Clarissa or Pap. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think Pap is definitely taking the bigger L. Like, you got cheated on by 2 women, and then you jumped in a beef to protect women against the guy you're claiming attacks or picks on women. So it's crazy that 50's doing what he's doing, and you got 2 women that don't even got your back, allegedly. So that's gonna be my time today, man. What y'all think? Who looking crazier?